Hello and welcome back to Eagles FS. This is a trade recap on GBPJPY. So in this video, I will show you the analysis on this trade that I took. I took this trade yesterday, being Tuesday, the 20th of May 2025. I will walk you through all my analysis, starting from the weekly time frame down to the entry time frame. Then I will show you the psychology behind this trade, what motivates me to take this trade. I will also show you my exit point. I will also show you my stop loss. And I will also show you the proofs of the trade, where I call this trade on my free Telegram channel and also on my paid Telegram channel. Let's go. So this trade is GBPJPY. I took this trade yesterday, Tuesday, being the 20th of May 2025. So the analysis was on the higher time frame, weekly time frame. You can see that this trade, that this pair is still bullish because we created this leg of higher high and this is higher low. So after creating this higher high, we are still moving within around this zone. We've not breaking above the high or breaking below for a lower low. All right. So knowing this having this in my mind, I know that weekly time frame that we are bullish. So I scaled down to daily time frame for further look. So let's go together. So this daily time frame. The first thing I noticed on the daily time frame was break above this zone, break and close above. You can see this zone will break and close above it, signifying that this trend is still healthy. Okay, that the price still want to push up. So when we close above this zone, price starts retracing back. This movement is retracement. So I was waiting to see where where I will catch this retracement. So I moved down to a lower time frame, which is 4-hour time frame. All right. So on this 4-hour time frame, look at this zone. There's another block here on this 4-hour time frame. You can see this zone. There's another block here. There's another block here. So immediately price traded into this other block. Immediately price traded into this other block. I went down to a lower time frame, which is 15 minutes time frame. Okay. So all I was waiting for in 15 minutes time frame to see something like this. Let me show you. Because price was retracing back. Watch out what I will draw here. In 15 minutes time frame, price was doing something like this. Price was creating lower lows and lower high. Lower lows and lower high. Lower lows and lower high. Lower low. So all I was waiting for, let price close above the lower high to create a higher high. Okay. If price create a higher high by closing above this zone, I'll wait for a retracement back to the institutional reference point. It could be the other block, it could be the fair value gap. So before I take a trade up to this zone. So this was the psychology behind this trade. So let's open the 15 minutes time frame clearly so that you see what happened on 15 minutes time frame. All right. So this 15 minutes time frame. Let me start from when price was coming down. All right. So this price was from this zone. From this zone, this price was initially price was going up from this zone. Okay. When this price moved down this way, it created this lower low, lower high. Supposed to create lower high. Hold on. Price created this leg, okay, which is lower low, and created this one again, which closed above this one. Okay. Now price created another leg, which is lower low. Okay. Created this one. It couldn't move up. It come back for equal low and close above this zone. Okay. Came back again, sweep all the liquidity. After sweeping all the liquidity, price moves up, thereby creating a higher high. So immediately this price created this higher high. This higher high was created on Friday last week. And I told my community members that this price will come back. That price will come back. That I will monitor this price for this fair value gap. this other block, and this other block. So these are the three zones I say I will monitor this price. Let me highlight it so that you see it. Pay attention. So when price moves up, we have fair value gap here. Price could use this into reverse to move up. We have fair value gap here. That's institutional reference point. That was my first eye. We have other block here. This is my second eye. And the third one was the main other block that moves this price up. Okay, which was this one, this man here. You can see. So these are the three zones that fall within the discount zone. Okay, so I was watching the price being yesterday being Tuesday. Yesterday, I being Tuesday or Monday yesterday. I was watching the price was moving down. So immediately price start moving down to this zone. And I call this on my Telegram channel. Let me show you so that you see it. See it here. The pair is GBPJPY. You can see it here. This one is on a 1 hour time frame where I draw this chart and show them the pictorial diagram of what is expected this price to do, and I label it new trade idea. Okay. Now after a few hours, because this is happening, I showed them this in during London section. So during New York section, price came to the zone. You can see when price triggered, the order was triggered at this zone and price start moving in our direction. Okay, and that is exactly what you see here. That is exactly what you see here. Price came to this entry. There was no drawdown because I enter at this zone. You can see where my entry. I enter at this zone and price start moving up immediately. This entry was happening immediately. New York open. Price came here, trigger my entry and start moving up. Okay. So these are other evidences that shows what you have done so far. So see this zone, price triggered and start moving up, and I say moving nicely plus 50 pips. You can see it here. You can see it here. When I say moving nicely plus 50 pips, and this is the entry itself. You can see when I buy it, I bought at 193.025, and price flies. There's no drawdown. There was no drawdown. Price flies to 193.530. Okay, and I told my community that market structure is the key, and you can see it. I bought two pairs, Euro JPY and GBP JPY. These are the two pairs that I bought, and price came to this zone. Price came to this zone, and I said slowly moving to the target, and that was when I closed 80% of my profit. I closed 80% of my profit. And you can see it here. This is the evidence of what we do. And this is a skill that will surely pay you for the rest of your life if you master the art. And some members of the platform who took the trade with me also reacted. You can see it here. You can see reaction here. You can see reaction here. Okay. And in my paid Telegram channel, when this price enter this zone in my paid Telegram channel, because the motivation behind this entry was this other block. Immediately price, immediately price fall to this other block. Immediately price fall to this other block. Okay. I have a pending order here already. But in my paid group, in my paid Telegram channel, there's also something I teach them there. I teach them the conservative way of trading this and the aggressive way of trading it. Okay, so that anyone you wish you can use it to enter your trade, which is what you will see here. Let me look for it and show you the analysis I did for them. I did the analysis for them just so to let this in load. All right. Okay. All right. So this is what I was showing. This is my paid group, my paid Telegram group, Anybody that is in this group paid me to teach them. So this was the trade idea in 15 minutes time frame. You can see it here. You can see the other block. I highlighted it here. The other block. Okay, that was where I took the trade. And the second way of taking this trade is also coming down to 1 minute time frame, which I also analyze for them here. You can see it. You can see when I draw this arrow, meaning let price break and close above this zone. And as it retraces back into this zone, you pick your buy. And that is exactly what transpired yesterday. And we make over $600 in this trade alone. So if you like this type of videos, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you know you find value in what I've just shown you now, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you know that you want me to be sharing this type of content, subscribe to this channel. If you know that you want me to be showing all my threads so that in the nearest future, you'll be able to replicate this, because this is not difficult. It's just your ability to do what? To sit down, study it, and master it, and start duplicating it. If you know that you want to be seeing more of this, subscribe to this channel. See you guys in my next episode. Cheers.